Well, game 4 continues. Chase Young brought on to play third.
So now it's the full-hole hitter.
Will the athletic season end here, or will there be a game 5? Who the hell knows? Yoendris Gomez is on against Owen Casey. Got the Sam Besser with the old gifted sub to low crash.
That one not close.
Gomez misses twice. Crazy double play sees us to this point. A quick 3-0 count to Casey.
Luis Toribio waits on deck.
Love the glasses, Luis. Love the glasses. I mean, you are getting old, you know? It makes sense.
And a swing and a miss there.
Through that fastball
Miss from Casey.
Slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
The 3-1.
Continues to climb the ladder.
And to a full count.
Now 3-2.
Gomez turns this bat around. Full count. Leadoff man Owen Casey. Fouls it to right. Big free agent signing for Chat this past year to try to replace the outgoing Juan Soto. Certainly did so in the regular season.
And that's ball 4.
And draws a walk. The go-ahead run for the A's. Off to first.
Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Luis Toribio with the impossible task of trying to replace Vladimir Guerrero Jr. this year. He had no K season.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. With the
Yoendris Gomez having a hell of a time trying to find the plate.
And that's through there for a strike.
He does there on a changeup. Strike one. Yankees up 2-1 in the ALDS. It's a best of 5, as we've mentioned. 2-1 count now. Gomez deals. Toribio to right center field. That one's gone. And the Athletics take the lead.
It's 5-3.
Luis Toribio. Wow. Wow. His first of the playoffs. And what a time. The clutch glasses, that was the key. Unbelievable.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this.
Yeah, smoked that. Glad who?
Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Wow.
Game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Done more than Soto. What a replacement. Uriarte is on.
Here's the second baseman, Kerry Mullen.
See what Mullen can do.
Uriarte.
Damage done.
32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Top of the 14th. The A's finally break through.
Headed down the line.
He won't be able to get that. It's going out.
Drop foul.
It didn't go out, but he still didn't get it.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the
Quick 0-2 for Iriarte. And Mullen goes down on the slider.
Well, that slider down and away.
Stunts the momentum a bit.
With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to
Tyrone Ray.
chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ray to second, first pitch swinging. 2 down.
And there's 2 away.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an
Casey Wolf
2 outs.
hit a home run earlier. His
Casey Wolf.
fucking debut in the playoffs.
That's to third.
This one over to third. This could be close depending on Wolf's speed. And the Yankees are out of the inning, but not before the damage was done by Luis Toribio. May have just sent Vancouver to Game 5.
Back here in extras. And
Pedro Ponce brought on to seal the deal.
I can't imagine
Has faced one batter in this postseason and struck him out.
And you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got.
Logan O'Hoppe. Yo, Hoppy.
Logan O'Hoppe stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed.
Just misses for strike one.
Isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Bottom of the 14th.
That one's in there.
Strike one there. Mobski, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm doing well. Thank you for supporting my face. The usual, you know.
Lifted in the air.
Oh, Hoppy to right.
Sizing this one up. Brings it in.
One away.
And a quick out number one. Here's Jordan Groshans.
2 for 12 in the series for Groshans. Has a 2-run home run.
And first offering is fouled
Goes
off.
off to right, though. I'm going to piss off Crash Andrews really quickly. Hold on.
Yankees trailing by 2, and we're deep into extras.
Let me piss off Crash real quickly. Groshans fouls that one off. Quick 0-2 count in Ponce's favor here.
And there's a ball.
Couldn't get him on the 2-seamer. Luis Toribio's 2-run shot in the top of the 14th, the difference maker right now.
And now the count is even.
Game 5 perhaps on the horizon. Sure, charity.
Right
No.
into the plate. Still
How else would you have explored Greensboro so thoroughly without me and my charitable decision making?
wanted to kick the pitch. And that just misses.
Really good
Full
chance.
count
2
here.
strikes.
Ponce. He's got him on the changeup. Almost, almost. Ooh, turning heel on Crash. Crash turned heel on me forever ago.
That smash towards center.
Groshans to center. 2 away.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
You led like the Fortnite captain. It wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. We got home, right?
Down the right fielder.
Chaz Chisholm. The last hope in game 4 for New York.
Misses, and that is ball 1.
14 innings for Vancouver to try and secure a game 5.
There.
It might not be done yet.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Strike call.
Nobody on. You're deep.
Exactly, Crash. Exactly.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammer.
We had a nice candlelit Saturday night prepared, and then you decided to miss a flight.
Punts is just 1 strike away.
2-2. Jazz is going to get on base. A great effort.
And they can't get
The tying run comes to the plate for the Yankees.
They're still breathing, and
Is it Arias?
so they bring on the veteran.
Ponce is out. Gregory Santos is being brought on.
gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Santos charged with getting the last out. Has not pitched in the playoffs yet.
Matt Kootenai, the next.
It's Matt Kootenai. We sure did, Crash. We sure did.
That one fouled off.
Matt Kootenai trying to keep this game alive for the Yankees.
On the ground, right.
Ground ball to second. Game 5 coming up in this series
This team played
as the Athletics
series into
avoid elimination.
like a game 7, you win or go home.
Wow.
That game 5.
Luis Toribio, the hero to extend the series. As Santos gets that final out. Kootenai iced. Get it? I sure do. I don't get it. I don't get it. I do get it. The Athletics. Casey Wolf named player of the game. Boris Hatfield. The winning pitcher, Santos gets the save. One more game to avoid disaster and a second elimination in the ALDS in consecutive years. Here we go. Game number 5. Yuri doesn't see the mound. I mean, if it's not Yuri Perez starting this game, it's Howie Elliott or Clyde Floyd. Clyde in the regular season, not particularly great. Howie, not particularly great. Yuri Perez getting paid $23 million. We got a call for Howie. Chat, who gets the start in this must-win game? We got a call for Yuri. A call for Floyd. A call for Yuri. A call for Howie. More calls for Yuri. Going once for Perez. Yuri Perez gets the start. We'll optimize the lineup based on performance as we do. But Yuri gets the nod. And we'll see. It can very well be a short leash, but democracy rules. Who are the best performing players? Horton at a 222. Jesus Christ. Okay. Dema, hope you feel better, buddy. So Wolf is obviously going to be in for Miller. Mullen is going to be in for Gavin Lux. Ray is going to be in rather than Ramirez. And that's about the best that it gets. That is about the best that it gets. You know, and Casey is way down the order. Spassato, Wolf, Toribio, Estevan, Silva at the top of the order. Game 5, must win. Loser goes home. And a strong start for Yuri. Leadoff double for Spassato. Chat, small ball or swing away. It's very early. You might not want to go for small ball this early, or maybe you do. You want to try and get the guaranteed run or do extra damage. Chat wants small ball. And it fails. Perez gets through another inning. Single for Ohapi. Jazz down. Kootenai down. Chavez. A little bit of trouble for Yuri. Arias. It's bases loaded for Bryant Wheat. Carnage calling for the pitching change. Going once on switching. Again, don't just say take him out. I need the pitcher name. You're wasting texting time. Call for Floyd. Call for England. Another call for Floyd. Another call for England. It's going to have to go to a vote. It's going to have to go to a vote. What do? Will it be Perez? Will it be Floyd? Or will it be England? What are you going to do? It's your call. The vote is live on the chat. What are you going to do? Big decision. What do? Looks like it's going to be keep Perez in. Yuri stays. We'll call it there. It's pretty decisive. Bryant Wheat flies out. Perez survives. Reyes on. Spassato. You said small ball before. It's a small ball again. Wolf with the bunt. Toribio. 1-0 Vancouver. Through 3 innings. Chase Young ties it on a solo shot. Clark singles. What do? What do? Call for England to call for keep. Going once for keep. Going twice for keep. England's in the running, and is my city. Keep's gonna win it. Oh, Hoppy. Doubles. Here comes Avi England. 2 on, 1 outs for Jazz Chisholm. Sack fly, 2-1 Yankees. Kootenay walks, trouble for Avi. Chavez, its base is loaded with 2 outs for Luis Arias. The chat killer himself. Chat, what do? What do? We got a trust. Another trust. All right. Arias. Grand slam. Luis Arias. 6-1 Yankees. He does it again. Luis Arias. Chat's worst nightmare. Calls for Floyd. A horrific inning for the A's. Going once for Floyd. Sold. Floyd's in. Wheat singles. Johnson down. The inning mercifully comes to an end. Casey down. Ray goes down. Still 6-1. Sato singles. Wolf goes down. Toribio singles. Silva double play. Floyd is dealing. Solo shot for Floyd Horton. 6-2. Reyes down. Floyd Horton is fucking dealing. Bottom of the 7th. Wolf is on. Toribio flies out. A little bit of trouble here for Clyde. Still trouble for Clyde. He gets out of it. Bottom of the 8th. Leadoff single for Silva. Horton down. Guanipa down. Mullen down. Bottom of the 9th. Not yet. Bottom of the 9th. Down by 5. Casey. Down. Ray. Down. Sposato. Keeps him alive. Casey Wolf. And that is it. The Yankees take the series, winning Game 5, 7-2 off of a disastrous 4th inning. And again, fall short of living up to their freaking potential. It would have been an all-Canadian ALCS. Instead, we get Yankees, Jays, Rockies, and Pirates. Unreal. Yuri Perez, disaster. Absolute disaster in the playoffs. Christensen was solid, but could only do so much. Avi England wasn't quite ready for prime time either. Howie Elliott never got a chance to pitch. Clyde Floyd, bad appearance and a good appearance. Menard was solid in his 2 innings pitched. Ponce was good in his inning. Derek Hope was okay. Santos only had the 1 out needed. Gamble got lit up. Elias was great. Hatfield was great. Lineup wise, Floyd Horton, kind of by the standards you'd expect of him, was about what you would expect. Still not amazing. Can't believe we went with Yuri over David. Yeah. Gavin Lux is finally cooked. Roberts Posado continues to be an amazing playoff performer. Owen Casey, nightmare playoff debut in Vancouver. Not good enough. Aiden Miller didn't have a single hit at 10 at-bats. Toribio was the hero of Game 4. Guanipa didn't do much. Silva was very solid, but the fact that 73 overall DH was one of your best players at the plate is a disaster. Ramon Ramirez didn't do much. Casey Wolf was really good. Kerry Mullen didn't do much. Tyrone Ray didn't do too much. Nor did Dalton. Nor did Naylor. I see chat mentioning the idea of blowing it up. In NBA, we have allowed in the past the option for one nuke. It could be an option, chat. It could be. I didn't think we'd get to the point where we'd even need it to be in the conversation, but the nuke would allow you to use the trade finder to get rid of guys like Miller, Casey, Rafaela, Perez, some of the older crowd, and it would allow you to control the return that you get for them. It doesn't mean you'd have to get rid of like Richie Christensen or anything like that, but it would allow you a bit more control to get rid of certain people. Trade finder isn't that great, though. Nor is having Yuri Perez signed for frickin' 3 more years minimum. So, no nuke seems to be the call. I'll put it up to a vote at the very least, because obviously we got some stuff to do here. But I'll leave it up to you guys. It is your team, but honestly, it might be worth considering. It might be. Again, at catcher, if you get rid of Ramirez, Ray, and Dalton, you have guys like Jim Lyon. Like, you have options to get rid of certain people. Cash out on Luis Toribio's value. Like, to be honest, right now is a very good time to consider it. You have some good young second basemen in the mix. You have Wolf at third base. You got Johnny Belongi at shortstop, but you have Sposado, so you're fine. Guanipa didn't do much for you. Rafaela, big time injury for him. As it is, you're going to have to pick up the option to keep him. There's an argument, but it is up to you. There's an argument, but it is up to you. If you want to nuke it, which would again allow you guys a little bit more control over certain players that you trade away and be able to dictate what the return is. So, but let's find out who's going to win the World Series here in 2034. It'll either be the New York Yankees or the Colorado Rockies. It would be the Rockies' second win in 3 seasons, and it would be the Yankees' first win since 2009. The Colorado Rockies have done it again. The 2034 World Series champions in 7 games. The Colorado Rockies with World Series MVP Leland Doughty. Is that the final game played in a Rockies uniform for Hiroki Yamazaki? I need to hope that it is, or I have no fucking shot. You guys could super nuke your team and still be good to go. Given that they have Reggie Dawn, they also have to sign. Chat has elected against the nuke. All right. Colorado wins another World Series as we go to a very important offseason. Neither of us lost anybody particularly important to us. Corey Seager and Francisco Lindor have both made the Baseball Hall of Fame. I mean, Seager's final numbers are pretty damn spectacular, so. I get to worry about my third base coach first because I finished lower in the standings than you guys did. Let's see. Oh my God, Spotify, cooperate. Thank you. So, third base coach. The problem is there's no guarantees for you guys that having Yuri Perez on the block will result in a trade. But if you offer the deal, Red Sox are offering a couple of players to get rid of it. Again, that's just the Red Sox. Yankees offering certain deals. Minnesota offering 2 decent young players. And you'd have the ability to say, take that. Otherwise, you have to go through the trade block. Just saying. It's not a matter of me trying to be like, yes, chat, blow it up so I can steal the win. I'm not fucking winning this, okay? We've seen that. If some of the teams that you have had aren't winning, I have no fucking shot in hell. But you do have a couple of pieces on the team that might not be the right fit for your team. Devil's advocate there on my part, I suppose. Take that trade finder deal. You can't unless you nuke it. Unless you nuke it. That's the only way you can take that deal with Minnesota. And there might even be a better deal out there. But you guys just voted against the nuke. So, if you want to throw it back to a second vote, you can. But clearly there's a divide in chat for what direction people think they should go. Wow, Aaron Boone sucks. Arm accuracy, but speed, durability, reaction. That's not too bad. Is there anybody else without any negatives? If they do have negatives, Ryan Dunbar. Stealing, arm accuracy, durability, speed. That's not bad. Again, and in terms of retooling, you still don't get access to the trade finder. If you try to retool, again, you're looking at having to go through the trade block to move certain people that you want to see go. And there's no guarantees you get those offers, because let's be honest, neither of us have really gotten the offers to the trade block that we would have wanted. Speed, durability, reaction. I'm going to go for Ryan Dunbar as my third base coach. For you guys, first base coach and a third base coach. You can't go for Dunbar. You can go for Devin Hood. And Juan Marin as the third base coach. I thought I hit the over button. I did not. We only have, surely we can only have one nuke vote a year. I can do whatever the hell you guys want me to do. It's your team. It's your team. I don't give a shit. But I got a feeling now, if we have another vote, there are going to be people that voted yes to nuke before that are now going to vote no solely out of spite. As it is, we got options coming up for certain players that we have to debate. I'm going to go through my side first until you guys know what the hell you're going to do. To be honest, if I bring back Rocchio, if I bring back Mead, Mead's not getting paid that much. There's honestly, as it is for me, I'm considering a nuke as well, but I'm going to wait to see if I get Yamazaki. If I don't, then I have to force trades for guys like Rocchio and Mead. The problem is, it's almost fucking impossible for me to trade for anybody. Really. I mean, shit, I almost have to have the ability to target specific people at this stage. So yeah, I need to wait this out. Felipe Casillas wants $5 million. Do I have anybody else at first base? I do, don't I? I do. I got Jamie Diaz. I got Fernando Rodriguez. I do think Felipe Casillas is a good player. I cannot pay you $5 million when I got these two guys right there. So Felipe, whoops. Hate to say it, Felipe, but you're out of here. Luis Rengifo, a $3 million option. I am going to decline that. Yeah, I mean, I can get Rengifo. For a lot cheaper if he accepts that deal at $1.5 million. If he doesn't come back, so be it, because he'll be a depth option for me anyway. We'll see if Rengifo takes that. Gleyber Torres, buddy, it's been great having you here, but I can't pay you over $1 million anymore. I can't do it. Again, he's been here for a long time, but he was abysmal last year to the point where I sent him down. Multiple-time All-Star for me, but yeah, Gleyber Torres is gone. Brendan Donovan is gonna come back for a year because I can sign him to dirt cheap. Yeah, I'm not too hyped about the idea of keeping Gleyber Torres. I'd have to offer him that like 15-year depth deal, but honestly, fuck it. Whatever. Gleyber, I need you for the depth. I need you for the depth, buddy. How much money could I save if I do this ridiculous backloaded deal to leave you on a AAA deal? There we go. Just try to boost up my minor league teams and their abilities. It's Donovan, Torres, hold on to you two. Hold on to Rengifo potentially. Casillas has to go. Curtis Mead, I got no choice but to pick up this option. Brian Rocchio, absolutely pick up that option. Glenn Camp wants $7 million. His OPS was fucking terrible. He is terrible at the plate. Seaver, Valley, Rio. I mean, he is very good defensively, but man, is $7 million worth it for just strictly defense? I don't think it is. Especially if I bring in Yamazaki, and if I don't, then I have someone like Sam Valley. So I gotta let go of Glenn Camp too. Not that I want to, but Glenn, you've been here since 2025. I respect you for it, but your time here is done, my man. Pitchers, Jose Alvarado, $6 million. I'm gonna say no to that. But if I can get you for 3.7, I will gladly keep you. Edmund Cervantes, I got no choice but to keep you. No choice. 8-year club option. Just keep it at a normal. Got no choice but to keep this guy. $13 million a year. I'd front load it, but I need to make sure I have money in free agency, so we're good there. Jose Suarez is definitely not getting paid $5 million a year. He was okay. He is probably going to end up being a depth option, but 2.9. I don't think I can afford Jose Suarez at this point. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, Dougie Ikeda's there. Yeah, Jose, if I can bring it back in spring training, I will, but you got to go. So, Cervantes, Alvarado, Rengifo, Torres, and Donovan all get offers pretty much to be depth players, except for Cervantes and Alvarado. Camp is gone. Casillas. Jose Suarez. For chat. I guess we might as well just go from the start. Miles Naylor, your backup shortstop, wants $4 million a year. Probably best to let him go. He's not great at the plate. $4 million is a lot to pay to a backup. A lot to pay to a backup. Especially when you have some of the big contracts you already have. Gavin Lux wants $4 million. He's gone. He was a no-show in the playoffs. Floyd Horton wants $6 million a year. At least $5, technically. I mean, Floyd Horton, good pinch runner, but not a particularly great plate option. You got Guanipa, Rafaela, Casey. Horton's probably got to go too. That's just too much money to commit to your fourth best outfielder. Gregory Santos has a $4 million option on him this year. He was solid in the regular season. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players that you probably have higher on the depth chart than Santos, especially if Singleton gets better, which he will. it's probably the right time to move on from Santos. I mean, unless you plan on having like Ramirez in AAA, Singleton, like it's probably the best time to let him go. I mean, even Gilliland is technically major league caliber. A little bit lower than ideal, but he's technically major league caliber. And that leaves, for the record, Santos would take a couple million off, but even then, is it worth signing him to it? Because do you have space? Harmon, who was rough enough in the regular season that he didn't even make the playoff roster. He wants $4 million to be, what, a 6-7 starter? 2, 3, 4. He's currently your 5th highest rated starter. You have Baroa, Floyd, and even Thomas Reyna who are ready to go. Luis Ochoa is also in the mix. Chad seems to be okay with Harmon leaving as well. And then, $15 million option on Ceddanne Rafaela. When he was healthy, he was good. .92 overall, still very good defensively. Do you pick up the 1-year option on Rafaela? Okay, Ceddanne's coming back. So Harmon, Santos, Horton, Lux, and Naylor all departing Vancouver this year. For me, again, I'll be saying goodbye to Glenn Camp, Felipe Casillas, Jose Suarez, and keeping some of the other depth. As Dunbar is on as my third base coach. And let's see. Marine's on as a coach for you guys. And Hood elected to go to the Rays, so we do have to sign a first base coach for you guys. That'll be Daniel Teixeira. Hopefully. All right. For me, Cervantes, Alvarado, Torres, and Donovan signed. No word from Rengifo yet, so it looks like I might lose Luis Rengifo, which isn't a huge loss. So free agency. Hiroki Yamazaki is a free agent. Yes. Oh my God. I've waited for so long. Hiroki's a free agent. Yeah. This is my World Series. This is it. I've won. He's beautiful. And he's not in Rockies colors anymore. Yes.